I'm Abby. I am TopKnot Stitcher. Welcome back, or welcome if you're new. I'm glad you found me. I'm glad you came back. It is January 15th, 2021. That's, wow. We've made it halfway through the first month of the year. And I think we should all celebrate that. It feels like a true gift to be alive right now. Let's see. This is a channel where we talk about cross stitch. And today I don't have all that much stitching to share with you. I have a finish, which is exciting, but then beyond that, I really have not stitched a lot in the last 2 weeks. So, daily Diet Coke. This might be an actually short video. But this is also a channel where we talk about cats. Jam's gonna make an appearance later. We talk about giveaways. I have a giveaway winner to announce, and I have a new giveaway that I will share at the end of the video. I don't have a book recommendation, but I wanted to share one of my favorite two-player games because that's been a big part of my life lately. And then this is also a channel where I share a little bit about my online cross-stitch shop, TopKnot Stitcher Shop, and my designs. I don't have any new designs or updates or anything really to share today. This is also a channel where we talk about how Black Lives Matter, and we're not gonna get into it this week, but just like up front, I want to acknowledge that the last 9 days have been a very traumatic, intense 9 days for so many Americans. And I don't have the capacity to hold space for us to talk through that right now, and talk about the events, the riot and the mob that took over the Capitol building. Like we're not gonna spend a lot of time there, but I just want to make it clear where I stand, that those are acts of terrorism by white supremacists, not purely, but directly instigated and encouraged by the sitting president. And that's just, it's unacceptable. And I find it quite disgusting that that's who we are as a nation. We're not going to talk a whole lot about it, like I just mentioned. If you do want to go and hear from a couple very kind, thoughtful, well-spoken stitchers talk about navigating that space as a stitching community and how, you know, sometimes people turn to their hobby as a source of escape and they don't want any real world stuff in there. And I can understand that, and I also can't necessarily get on board with that. So this is not a space for you if that is you. What was I saying? Go check out Michelle Bendy Stitchy. Go check out Whistle Stop Stitcher. They both had very helpful moments for just processing what this, not just what this means like as a country, but just really what it means as our stitching community, because we do have this wonderful hobby in common, and we are so polar oppositely divided on these other issues, and it's not easy to just gloss over, and this is not a place where we're going to gloss over it. So if you're cool with that, I'm so glad you're here. The sun has broken through the trees, so now it's blinding me. I feel like I had good lighting 10 minutes ago, but then I had to warm up a little bit and start talking. Anyway, too long, didn't listen. Black Lives Matter. White supremacists suck. And we only have a few more days till we get a new president. And that is not going to fix everything, but it makes me feel a lot safer, and it makes me feel a lot less worried about many people I care about. And with that, we're gonna jump into today's video. Let's see. My best new thing in the world, a la Bendy Stitchy. I have had an Apple Watch for a couple years, and I have long struggled with the watch bands because I have very sensitive skin, and I find that basically no matter which band I've tried or exactly like where or how tightly I wear it, I always end up aggravating my skin on my wrist, particularly where, I guess it's like where my wrist kind of sits when I'm like typing, so that it gets the most friction. Yeah, friction. And I typically wear like a sport band because it's super versatile. I have a couple like fancier bracelety looking ones, but I mostly go for the sport band, which is fine, but it really, really has started irritating my skin. And so I just bought, I don't know if you can see this, it's like a fabric scrunchie type material. I love it so much. I want to go buy a whole bunch more colors because first of all, it's not adjustable sizing, but it's, you know, it's elastic. And you can purchase it in like small, medium, large, maybe. I think I just got it on Amazon. I'll put the link below. But it doesn't have the same like extra stuff within the band, you know, like when you have the adjustable band, that's the piece that rubs against my skin and was making it really mad. And it was really difficult to handle. And now I just have like a fun fabric-y scrunchy thing. I love it. So that's my best new thing. My other best new thing is my daily Diet Coke, which I normally drink around 2 p.m. And instead at 2 p.m. today, I don't know what I was doing, but I forgot to drink it. So we're having it now. Okay, let's jump into things. First up, we're gonna do a quick giveaway announcement winner. Last video, I shared with you that I had these two Sassy Jacks samplers. Sassy Jacks Citrus, North Carolina, their sampler line is Sassafras samplers. And so there's this one Shakespeare Adder's Fork one. And then there's also this Mabel Took, who has some real cool flowers going on. And I'm part of the quarterly Jack's Stash box, so I get every month. I might have to, I'm just gonna put my head over here. Is this annoying to you all? Probably. I don't know. Oh, what if I go over here? But then this is gonna be, lighting is hard. Yes, I have a ring light. Yes, I have many lights within my home. Am I trying to get all of the possible daylight from this window? Yes. Anyway, I had these two samplers that I received in my quarterly Jack's Stash box, and I was like, these are cool, but I'm not a huge sampler person, and these in particular are just not my jam. And so I was giving them away, and the winner of both of these samplers is Cassie Girardini. I apologize, I don't know how to say your name, but Cassie G. Are you the same Cassie G who has also commented but as Cassie G? I don't know, maybe we'll find out. So congratulations, please get in touch with me. I will get in touch with you and we'll get these to you. Hooray. Stay tuned to the end of the video for another giveaway. That was loud. All right, you ready to talk finishes? Because I have two finishes. One of them is kind of old and I forgot to share it, and maybe I did share it, I don't know. But it's very tiny, and it is this little Spoopy. Spoopy! Look at it, it's so cute. Oh my goodness, it'd be such a cute little headband. This is a free pattern from Park Hopper Bart. You can get it on his Instagram. He put it out around Halloween, obviously, spoopy time, and I stitched it on a piece of banding that I actually got in my Sassy Jack stash, I don't know, a while back. And I have always been like, what do you do with this? You stitch cute little spoopies on it. That's what you do. What am I gonna do with it now? No idea. No earthly idea, but that's fine. I have a cute little piece of banding, and I had the chance to use a couple of my coloring cotton threads from last year's Halloween box. She did not do it this year, but I used the silk that we got. Ooh, yes, yes, yes. And also this lovely orange. And I just, ooh, they're just delicious and perfect. So that was very fun. I also finished my snow globe. Oh my goodness, look how beautiful. This is my Wild Violet cross stitch I'll Be Home 2020. I love this piece so much. I finished it on New Year's Eve, which was a very nice way of finishing out the year. I stitched this with a whole bunch of wonderful stitchers on Instagram. If you go to #SnowGlobeSal, you can see a lot of beautiful work. It's so fun to see all of everyone's color choices. I stitched mine on 32 count Picture This Plus Tarnish because I had it in my stash, and when Ryan, the designer, Wild Violet, my evil twin, when she showed me the picture, she had it just mocked up on a similar fabric, and I was like, oh, that looks like this. I want to stitch it on this. And she was like, oh, yes! And so I sent her half of the piece, and I just love it. And I love that we'll have twin stitches. Oof. I don't know how I'm going to FFO it. I never do. I never know. But I think that I believe in myself that I could FFO it for next Christmas. I love this piece. It's so sweet. And it was really fun to stitch. Yeah, it was just really fun to stitch. And I can see a stitch that somehow didn't get a bottom leg. That's weird. Huh. Anyway. Fun little quirk. I don't know if I can get it to stay in the display behind me, so I won't. I stitched mine in all of the called for DMC threads. I think. Oh, I think I had to change the door. I didn't quite have the right shade of tan for the door, so that's slightly different, but not really. I had one other finish. I showed the whip. Did I show the whip? No, I had already mailed it off. I had one other finish in 2020 that I had already sent off to its recipient. But I really did not stitch enough in 2020, and I intend to change that, which you're gonna laugh at because I have not stitched that much so far. So we're off to a strong start. I did start Park Hopper Bart's Bah Humbug pattern, which you can get on his Gumroad. I cannot find it, so I might have to no, I don't have to restart it. I know it's somewhere in my house. I just don't know where. I think I stuck it into another project bag, but I don't know which one. And I've stitched like half of a letter, so I don't have a lot to write home about, but I did start that one, but I can't show you. I also have not started anything else, but I have a couple whips. Very little stitching has happened on them, but let me show you what's happened since we last talked. I was really just not feeling very stitchy, and so I went through not all of my whips, but I went through my whips just to see like if anyone was jumping out at me, and no one did. And so I was like, I guess maybe I'm just need a little break, and then it will happen when it happens. And what did happen is that I was like, oh, do you know what piece would be really nice to work on and just like healing and helpful to work on this week and leading up to this past week, and then this week leading up to the inauguration? Together Against Racism. This is another Wild Violet piece because she's my favorite. I am down to where I'm just filling in this last word. I have done everything else. And I've had this piece basically almost done like this for quite a while, because I then was like, oh, this is my piece for Zoom calls, or while I play D&D, or, you know, like when I just want mindless stitching. But then I just have never wanted mindless stitching. I don't have that many Zoom calls for work that I can stitch during. And the ones that I do, I think I've just started doing other things. And it is sometimes a little boring just to be filling it in, because I don't want mindless stitching right now, because then my mind is like, but racism is a problem and I don't want to think about it that much. But I do, but I don't, not right now. Does that make sense? Anyway, I am almost done with this. I would like to finish it before the inauguration and display it proudly in my home office. So that is happening. I think since we last talked, I stitched this part and the confetti. So not a lot has happened yet, but it's pretty close if I were to just actually focus on it. I feel like I could finish it this weekend, and maybe I will. And then my only other whip that has been speaking to me, but I don't think I've stitched on at all since you and I last talked, is my, oh yeah, I have not. This is Let Joy Be Unconfined, but it's pretty confined right now. Oh, I should have said for the Together Against Racism, so it's a Wild Violet pattern. You can get it on her Gumroad. There's also a version, like similar style, that says Black Lives Matter. I changed the colors slightly. I did a conversion to Victorian motto that I had in my stash, but it's kind of similar to the called for, except that I'm stitching it on that dark, like charcoal fabric, because I love me some dark gray. Okay, then my only other whip is not stitching related, but I wanted to share progress on not a stocking. I haven't worked on the stockings yet, but I had started this Pooh Bear ornament. I showed this kit and the piglet kit, who I have not started either. Oh my god, he's so cute. Piglet and Pooh. Ooh. I started these back in November with Ryan. She has a couple other kits from this company, the Cheswick company, on Etsy. Love them. But then I quickly got distracted by something, and then also the stockings, which I didn't do. So whatever. Anyway, I've been working a little bit on this one, and I wanted to show you where he's at because he is so cute. Oh my goodness. Can you even look at him? So I made this. I love him so much. There's parts of him that are a little bit wonky because hand sewing is not my strongest skill set. Like some of my stitches are like so beautiful and even, and then some of them are like wildly like whoa, but it doesn't matter because it makes him look extra cute. And I embroidered his little nose and his little worried eyebrows and his little ears. His ears are so cute. Oh. I love him so much. So next up I'm gonna cut out his little coat, and then we're gonna he's gonna get some arms and legs. Oh, I still need to get some acrylic paint so that I can get them to match his body. I love him so much. And he'll get a little scarf, and he's got his little Christmas mail, and he's so cute. So I can't wait to finish him, and then I want to make Piglet, and then I also want to stitch or sew, make whatever, the whole crew. She's got kits for all the 100 Acre Wood folk. She has also an Alice in Wonderland set, I think, and a lot of other just like cute little adorable Christmassy creatures and other creatures. She's great. So Pooh Bear is in progress and he's looking great. So maybe next time he'll have his clothes on. Okay, and that's my whips. Just those three that I, it's not a lot to show. I know that's not much to go on. Okay. I want to talk a little bit about some things that are new in the shop, TopKnotStitcher.com, because I have very excitingly expanded the selection of Dinky Dyes threads that I carry. I wanted to order the like 7 or 8 colors that are called for in the Let Joy Be Unconfined piece, which I did, and I got maybe like 25 colors or so. But then I was like, I love these silks. They are so pretty. I would like to design using them, and also I would like to be able to supply them to other people. They're just so good. Wait for it. Ooh, I love them. I love them. Ooh. Yeah, those are a little different. Ugh. They're just so nice. And I have some more. I didn't grab all of them, but there's a bunch of new colors, new Dinky Dyes colors. They are scrumptious. So if you are in need of silk threads, please go check them out. If you're like, I've never tried Dinky Dyes, I've never stitched with silks, or just like, I don't know, they have some like wild colors that I don't know how to use. Yeah, they do. They're really cool. And if you would like to try some, I am going to give away a few skeins. It's a little undetermined. Maybe I'll have multiple winners. Maybe I'll just have one winner and send them a bunch of skeins. I don't know. I'm not exactly sure what I'm doing, but I'm gonna give away some Dinky Dyes floss. So if you would like to try it out, I need you to leave me a comment. And you know what I actually would like you to do? I would like you to leave a comment with the word dinky, D-I-N-K-Y. I would also like you to tell me, you can check out the selection on my shop, but tell me what color you would want to try, because then, or colors, but then I can at least, if you win, you can try something that you're most interested in trying. Yeah, I like that. So leave a comment with the code, or with the keyword dinky. Don't say giveaway. Please be over 18 or have your parents' permission. This is not sponsored by Dinky Dyes in any way. It's sponsored by me, TopKnot Stitcher. I will ship anywhere in the world. I already said over 18, leave a comment, not sponsored. Isn't there something else? Ship anywhere. Yeah. Check out the colors I carry. I don't carry all of them because there's like 400 and no one can do that. Not me. The end. Okay, 2 more quick shop highlights, and then Jam's here to make his appearance. This is not like brand new, but I did just notice that there are cats in one of the central motifs. So this is a newer Long Dog Samplers called The New Normal. And if you look up here, look at those cats hanging out with that dragon bird thing. I think that's awesome. So this is one that like would not have normally caught my eye, but then the more I look at it, the more I'm like, whoa, it's pretty cool. There's a seahorse. There's a little elephant in the corner. I'm not gonna stitch this anytime soon. I'm not even gonna have it in my stash anytime soon, but I just think it's really, really cool. And I feel like no one's talking about it because they're all talking about pandemic still. So I wanted to share that. And I also wanted to share that for the remainder of the month of January, all Blackbird Designs patterns in the shop are 15% off. You don't need a code. And yeah, that's it. So I just grabbed one in particular. This has come into my garden. I think it's super pretty. Yeah. Jam, we know you're here. Okay, he needs attention, so let's give it to him. So yeah, if you need Blackbird patterns in your life, then oh boy, I have the place for you to shop. I am out of stock of, I don't carry all of them, and some of them are out of stock, so it's a little bit of a you get what you get, but you might be able to get something that you need. Come here, Jam. Yeah, come on, hop up. Here he is. Hey, 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 hey. I'm sorry, the radiator is whistling during his appearance. Oh, he's very mad because he's trying to He's trying to balance on my knee, but it's a little slippery because I have leggings on. Jam. Ooh. Okay. Okay, I'll give him a treat. Okay, one other shop update. I lied. I have one more thing I wanted to share, and I'm going to do it carefully because since Jam's here, come on. Get into my lap, sir. I wanted to share that I have quite a bit of fabric in the shop now. I have a huge shipment of Picture This Plus. Not huge because, again, I'm a small shop. But a decent little selection of Picture This Plus. And also some color and cotton. I have 20 count color and cotton Aida because that is one of my favorite things to stitch on, and it's hard to find it dyed, like hand dyed and cool. And so I put up the first batch last week. The second batch is coming like I think Tuesday or Wednesday next week. So it's not there right now, but it will be soon, and it's gonna be very exciting. There's 5 colors coming. I also have a very cute cat here. This is Jam. He's a pain, and he knows it. I also, like I mentioned, have some Picture This Plus fabric that I've gotten recently, and it's kind of a random assortment of counts and colors. But like, right now I'm only selling it in fat quarters. So I've got some Heartland. Ooh, it's delicious. That's 40 count. Wow. So yeah, 40 count Heartland. What else do we have here? Oh my goodness, some 40 count Oaken, which is just really pretty. Ooh, so splashy. Let me just show you a couple other things. I have some 28 count Ancient, super splashy. I have also 20 count. I have a couple like unexpected ones, like Moon Glow, and also Serene. That one's not that unexpected, but it's exciting. So there's quite a bit of fabric to be had. I have a couple Weeks Dye Works fabrics available as well. And of course, just some basic Aida and even weave and such. So let me know if you need anything. I'll try to get it. Currently, fabric is not going to be serged, but I do have a serger now, and so I am working on learning the proper things that I need to know in order to serge your fabric. So it won't be serged yet. And that is it for shop updates. Before we close, I want to share real quick one of my favorite 2-player games. My boyfriend and I have been playing a lot of 2-player games because we don't have anyone else to hang out with. Our social bubble is currently just us. We have played a lot of Bananagrams and Yahtzee. And also, what's the other one? We haven't been playing it lately, and so I cannot remember. I don't know, but we've been playing a lot of Bananagrams and Yahtzee, and then I got this game, which we had played with a friend ages ago, but I got us our own set, and we've just been loving it lately. And I think we love this one in particular because we're a little bit more evenly matched in it. There are some games where like I always win and some games where he always wins. And this one, like he mostly wins, but I can also win. And it's this Dragonwood, a game of dice and daring. And it's super fun. You have to capture these different creatures and you get to, it's like a dice and card game. And it's really easy to learn. It's really fun. Jam is making noises that makes me nervous. I don't know what he's trying to do back there. It's really fun. It's really easy. It's really enjoyable with 2 players. You can play it with more. It is arguably a little bit more fun, or just like, it's like a different strategy if you have more players. But it's still very fun with 2. Because a lot of games that are like 2 to 4 players just really aren't fun if you only have 2 people. Or there's games that are really made for 3+, but you can modify and play with 2, and like, those have their time and place, but this one is good, and I highly recommend it. if you need it. And it's like $10-15. I'll put a link on Amazon. It's super fun, and you can play it in like 20 minutes or less or more. I don't know. There's a lot of like variations and stuff you can do with it. But it's just super fun. You get to capture a dragon and other little creatures. And if you're like me, you get to be really silly and insist that you shout things as you play. Instead of just like saying your action, you have to shout it. You have to proclaim it. Okay. Giveaway. Cassie, get in touch with me. I don't have a shout out in particular, but I was featured in Becca from Sambury Stitches. She has a lovely series called Interview with a Flosstuber, and I was featured in one of her videos. So that one will be coming out, I believe, on Sunday, the 17th. So go check it out. I would appreciate it. Don't forget to leave your comment down below to enter to win some Dinky Dyes silk. Let's get Jam over for a slightly more, I don't know, cute appearance. Come here, Jam. Come here. Why aren't you running over here? What a weirdo. Come on. Come on. I had to throw a treat so he would bother to jump down. Oops. I didn't mean to throw that one. Come here, Jim. Your fans want to see you. You're such a jerk. Come here. Come on up. He loves you, I promise. Come on. If you're a Jam fan, then I know you're waiting around and you're just fine with this. And if you're not a cat person, you don't have to be here. Come here. Come on. Come here. He's mad because this is his chair. This is where he likes to nap. And I am in his spot. Come here. Come here. Jam, the people have things to do. They cannot wait around all day for you. Come here, come here. Oh, it's too heavy. Okay, here's Jam. He says hello. He's purring because he's mad. Yes, I know. But your fans like to see you. They like to see how cute you are, how cranky you are. He doesn't hate this. Oh, you do hate it? I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Okay. Well, I hope that was worth it. Nicole, that was basically for you. I'm gonna go feed him dinner. I'm sure that will make him happier. Get this uploaded. Yeah, thanks for hanging out with me. Be kind to yourself and to others. I hope that you have the best 3-day weekend available to you, if you have a 3-day weekend, or just the best day available to you. And I will see you sometime soon.